now is San Juan City Mayor Francis Zamora. Mayor Francis, congratulations on your second term as mayor of San Juan City.
Thank you very much, Rico. And yes, we achieved a 15-0 sweep here in San Juan. We won all positions, so we are very, very thankful to all San
A
Juaneños.
15-0 sweep, but you also face a strong opposition from the Estrada clan, who once ruled the city for 50 years, as they fielded a complete slate for all local positions.
Correct. That is why I'm very thankful for the trust and confidence that the people of San Juan have given us. It's very hard to achieve a 15-0 sweep, and yet we were able to do this. And this is a manifestation of the people's trust in us, in our administration. And I can honestly say that we really worked very hard during our first term, especially during the COVID-19 pandemic. So this is really a major factor in winning the elections, because we were able to implement our COVID-19 intervention programs, our vaccination, our ayuda, both food and cash assistance. So these are the factors that really led to our 15-0 victory.
And what are your specific plans right now, Francis, for San Juan City in your second term?
A lot of our programs were derailed by COVID-19. We had to realign our funding. Of course, our attention was shifted to the pandemic. So now, as we slowly go back to normal, we can refocus again on our 10-point program. And very integral to that is our Makabagong San Juan. So we are implementing a lot of innovations. Of course, our high-rise in-city public housing, we have two currently being built. One is 22 stories, one is 23 stories. And these will provide over 1,000 units for San Juaneños, each at 28 square meters. This will be a rent-to-own public housing, so we are focusing on that. In spite of the pandemic, we were able to implement a lot of our social programs, our medical, financial, hospital assistance, burial assistance, our free cremation. We are now 1:1 in terms of tablets to each public school student. They all have fiber optic internet connection in their homes. And we were also able to build a lot of new barangay halls, wooden covered basketball courts, public schools, all of these in spite of the pandemic. But still, some are still on hold because of funding constraints. Our budget was affected heavily by the closure of a lot of businesses. So 300 million pesos was removed from our usual budget because of the effect of COVID-19. So these are things that we have to focus on during my second term.
And Francis, on election day, we saw quite a number of issues. You have faulty vote counting machines and malfunctioning SD cards and many voting delays. Did San Juan experience the same kind of problems as other cities?
Very minor problems, such as paper jams in the VCMs. But we were proclaimed at 11 p.m., so it was very fast for San Juan. Traditionally, it's San Juan that gets proclaimed first in Metro Manila. And last night was, again, an example of that. So we are very thankful that, unlike in other cities, here in San Juan, we did not encounter major problems in relation to the elections.
Well, that was 4 hours after polling precincts closed. And you openly endorsed Bongbong Marcos, Francis, whose ancestral home is located in San Juan. What can he do to help your city?
That is correct. We endorsed him. We supported him fully. And it's because he is a San Juaneño. He was born in Lourdes Hospital in the boundary of San Juan and Mandaluyong. And from the day he was born until his father became president, he lived here in San Juan, in Barangay Edition Hills. In fact, in Barangay Maytunas and Barangay Edition Hills, it's a boundary area. And up to now, they still live here in San Juan. I have been to their ancestral home several times. So it's really a big factor that the president of the country is from San Juan. So going back to our infrastructure projects, those that need additional funding, again, we can always go to the president and seek for help, because he is from San Juan. He lived here for a very, very long time. Their ancestral home is still here. So I'm sure at any point that I will come to see him and request for any assistance for our city, I'm 100% sure that he will help us.
San Juan City Mayor Francis Zamora, thank you so much for joining us on the final word, and congratulations on your second term.
Thank you very much, Rico. Animo.